Hey everyone, welcome back to another session of Ansible. In this video, we'll see setting up our own Ansible environment using a controller node and two managed nodes. I'm using Ubuntu based managed node, and yesterday I've already set up a CentOS based Ansible controller on WSL. So I have uploaded that video, you can check out. So before configuration, make sure you have Ansible controller node with Ansible core installed. So let's move to our Ansible controller node. So if you can check here, if we give Ansible dash dash version, so I've installed Ansible 2.14.0 version, and if you can check Python 3 version, so it's 3.9.21. So before configuration, make sure you have Ansible controller node with Ansible core installed. So prefer to use WSL CentOS as Ansible controller node and two nodes from any of your favorite cloud. Like I'm using Ubuntu, you can also use Amazon Linux or Oracle Linux. So there are different way to configure our project. So first we'll create our users, like I'm giving cloud admin users across all servers. And in the step 2, we'll provide root access for the cloud user on all servers. And in step 3, we'll generate SSH key on Ansible controller node from cloud admin user and exchange them with managed node with the same cloud admin user. And in step 4, we'll log into Ansible controller node and switch to the cloud admin user. So let's see these steps. First, we'll go to the AWS, and here we'll create two nodes. We go to the EC2, so we'll create two nodes. Click on instance running, not running. Like first, we'll launch the instance, and I will give the name node1, node hyphen 1, and I will select the image Ubuntu, and after that we'll keep the rest of the things default. First we'll create a new key pair for doing SSH. Create new key pair, give Ansible Ansible dash key. Now we'll create our key pair. So if we scroll down, if this allows the static, and now we'll launch the instance. And here I will give number of instance 2, because I need 2 instance. And now we'll launch the instance. So if you go to the instance, we'll change this node name, node 2. So it is initializing. So we'll wait for some time. So it's still initializing. So if you go to node 1 connect and we'll do SSH. So we'll copy this and we do SSH. I'm using git bash here and here if we change directory downloads first cd downloads the key pair which we have downloaded and now we'll paste this, press enter. Yes, so we are now inside our node 2. I don't know which node I have taken. Let me check. Instance for node 1. Now we'll do the same step for node 2. Go to node 2 and go to connect SSH client, copy this and we'll do use the git direct. We'll go to downloads, copy paste yes. So here you can see we are inside our both the node 1 and we have done SSH and for node 2 also. Well, now we'll go inside the sudo su dash. We'll do both steps in both the node. We'll use root account. Now so the next step we have to create the cloud user across all servers. So if you check this one, so here I have already created to save the time. So I will show you. So you can follow all these steps in all servers in node controller node and in all the remote server. So first we'll create the cloud admin, like you can give any name. So I've already created in the Ansible node. So now go to the, here we'll create the cloud admin user in both these node 1 and node 2. So I will use the command. I will give all the commands in comments. Control C. So here user add is /bin/bash -m dash, and here I'm using creating cloud admin user. So paste this command in node 2 also. Now I have already done in this node controller, so you can also do the same step in node controller node and press enter. and here also we'll press enter. Now the second step will provide the root privilege to the cloud admin user. So if we first, I will show you in this. If we do /etc /sudo ers vi, I'm using vim editor, and press enter. So here will basically provide the root privilege to the cloud admin user which I have created. So here I have already done. I will show you. So if we go to the root, scroll down, here you can see allow root to run any commands anywhere. Here you can see I have already put cloud admin all. So same step we'll do in our node, remote node. So I will copy this. If we go to, before that, will vi /etc/sudoers uters. Here you can see press I for insert, and here we'll paste. Same things we'll do in the node 2. Save this using wp. Now vi/etc/sudoers, press I for insert mode, and paste. Now we'll save this wp. Now the next step is to generate SSH key. So I've already created SSH key. So if you press enter, and so if you give the command SSH, first we'll check, like I've already created this. Investors. Let me check the command. Ls dash lart. So before that, we have to switch to the cloud admin. Su cloud admin. Su. So we are switching to our user cloud admin, which we have created. And let's test. So here you can see I have already created this SSH key. So you can give the command SSH keychain and you can create the SSH key. So if you do cd dot ssh slash, if you do ls, here we can see the public key and the private key. So this one we have to copy to our remote node. If you do cat and paste this, don't see id underscore rsa dot pub. Here you can see the public key which I have created. So this key will we have to paste on the remote node on both the node. So if we go to the remote node, so first I will uh, here I think it gets disconnected. So wait for some time. We'll do SSH again. This one I also think get disconnected. So we'll switch and then we'll switch to our cloud admin user. See and then go to cloud admin. If we do pwd, here we can see we are inside /home/cloud admin. Connect again. Now give the same sudo su. Now give the command su dash cloud admin. Now I'll clear the screen. And here if you check ls dash lart, we don't have the SSH key and like don't have the SSH file. So we have to create manually. So give the command mkdir dot ssh. Same things we'll do in the node 2. mkdir dot ssh. Now we change the directory cd dot ssh slash cd dot ssh slash. So next step, we'll create our authorized key. So if vi authorized, and here we'll paste the underscore keys. Press cyber insert and we'll paste the public key from our copy paste. It doesn't get copied. Now we'll do same things in the node 2. Save this vi in authorize underscore keys. Now we'll paste this public key. Save this. Now we'll log into, we'll test the connectivity. So if we go to the our Ansible node, controller node, do ls. Okay. So I created a project directory called my project. So we can also create, or it's not necessary, my project. Now I will clear screen and we'll do give the command. So we are verify connectivity from Ansible controller node to Ansible manage node. So I will paste all the commands in the comment. So warning, no inventory was passed. So before that, we have to create an inventory. So there will pass all the IP address or FQDNS used. So if we give the vi, we'll create an inventory file and paste our IP address of the node 1, node 2. press enter. So I will copy the IP address, go to the instance and copy the IP address of node 1 and node 2. So this one is for node 1, paste it here and copy the IP address of node 2 also, public IP. Now we'll save this file and again we'll run this command. So we have to pass another command, dash I, and after that we have to add inventory. So press enter. So we'll pass the yes, it's unreachable. Let me check the IP address again. 236 and the second IP address. Disconnected. sudo su su cloud admin cd dot sh vi authorized key spelling mistake authorized keys index text layout robotic c dot sh cd dot sh now vls cat id underscore rsa dot up. Now we'll copy this again and paste it here. vi authorized key now we'll save this and change the authorized sudo fq su cloud admin. Now ls dash lart cd dot sh. And we'll pass this change mode. Now we'll again check cd, go to my project, cd, my project, yes, bi. So we'll pass command yes. So here you can see we are able to ping. Uh, I made mistakes. I didn't like I give the wrong name of the authorized key. That's why it's get failed. So that's all from this video. We'll see you in another.